What's going on, Shoe Tube? It's your boy Rashad, man. I'm back with another video for you guys. It's really going over the upper numbers. I'm going over my Air Jordan 2011s, also known as the Air Jordan 26. This shoe right here had a nice little system where you took the midsole out and you can change it for Zoom Air to um, like airbags. And I'll go over that a little bit in the video. But I just got a few pair that I kind of that I liked a lot, so I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let me go ahead and do this video. So I'm gonna do this video, and we're gonna chop it up over, why do I collect the upper numbers, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get into that. So all right, y'all hang in there with me. All right, well, let's get into it. All right, here we go. Air Jordan 2011, also known as the Air Jordan 26. For those who don't know, the Air Jordan line after the 23 went into the years. And then the year 2009 was the first year that they had started going into the years. And come 2010, Dwayne Wade had carried on the signature, kind of like Westbrook did prior to the 32. I know Westbrook did have a 32, but they gave him a shoe in between that time. And so Dwayne Wade carried on this brand with the signature line, meaning the Jordan. Okay. And then they gave him his own shoe in 2000, and I think it was 2000. It was sometime in 2011 or 2012 that they gave him his own shoe called the Flyweight, and he still wore this shoe, particularly this one here. I remember him wearing this one in the All-Star game. I think I want to say he went and changed shoes during him wearing this shoe, if I'm not mistaken. He wore that one in the All-Star game. This was the introduction colorway, the white and black one. A lot of people think that this shoe mimics the Air Jordan 2000, the Air Jordan 11. As you see, it is the 2011. So they did try and put a little bit of an 11 spin on the shoe. It seemed like they did put a little bit of an 11 spin on that shoe there, if you paying attention here and stuff. But the shoe was innovative to the point where the Kobe line bit off of it. I want to say the Kobe 8 had that system. It's either the Kobe 7 or the Kobe 8 that had that system. And I'll go over the system. The system was, if you look inside this shoe here, it's got the red midsole, because this shoe has a midsole that can be swapped out. And this one has a blue one. Now, the blue one was Zoom Air. The red one was the airbag. Airbag meaning sort of kind of like the how the Air Max has the airbag, or full air sole. So anyway, I just dropped that shoe. Well, both of them now. All right, cool. But I'm gonna go into the box and kind of show y'all a little bit more without having to pull the insole out and try and hold this camera at the same time. So we'll do that. I got those to stand. Cool. All right. So it goes over the system on this towel here. As you can see on this towel here, that's the Zoom Air. That's the Zoom Air system, which is in the blue one. I like the Zoom Air playing basketball, but if you was wearing these to work and needed to stand, I would wear the airbags. And this is the airbag. So if you pull this, you can pull the midsole. The insole. This is the insole right here, and you see how that's got the air capsulated a little bit, and then they had the blue one where it was the because both blue ones are in that shoe. I'm gonna pull one from over here, guys. Just give me a second. This is the blue one. course, it's been worn. I wear my shoes, y'all. I wear my shoes. I do. I do. All right, I'm going to pull this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And that's the Zoom airbags. So this shoe was innovative, man. This is the first shoe that I saw like this that had a midsole system, an interchangeable midsole system. As you can see, it got the carbon fiber. This was probably my favorite one. I actually got this for my birthday in 2011. So it's got a lot of sentimental value to me. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I got a lot of wear out of this too. A lot of wear. These are still dead stock. I just recently picked these up. These red ones, they're dead stock too. I just recently picked them up not too long ago. And the most recent pickup was the white and black. These was actually hard to find. And then it's like, I don't know if y'all had this issue. You start looking for a shoe, you can't find it. Then all of a sudden it's 6 or 7 of them at the same damn time. That shit just always trips me out. But that's how I was with this one. I picked this one up and was like, okay, I need to hurry up and grab this shoe because I ain't seen it in a long time at a reasonable price. I did get it gently used. It ain't too crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I gotta grab that shoe because this is like one of my faves. And it looks a lot like the Concord. That's why I kind of compared it to that Concord just for a second there. And then I got the blue one, which this was supposed to be part of some kind of like some kind of classic Jordan classic pack, and it's a burgundy one that's supposed to be with it. You know, it didn't come with it. It didn't come like it didn't come in a pack with 2 shoes or anything, but it was a part of a set. And so I got this one here, and man, I was really happy about having this one. And it's funny because on this camera, it's not coming up the way it really is. It's more of an aqua blue than it is like a Carolina blue how it's coming up on here. It ain't Carolina blue at all, to be honest with you. Kind of look at how this is. So it's more like this, but just a lighter version. It's not like a North Carolina blue. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this was part of a Warriors pack, and it had another shoe with it too. I don't have it, but man, I really like this shoe. It's pretty smooth. Only thing about it is when you wear it, it like kind of bends up here. Yeah, you're gonna get that little bends up in there. But I mean, it's still a clean ass shoe. Very functional. Because it's really close. It's so clean, like an 11 almost. You know what I'm saying? So, why do I collect the upper numbers? Is another thing that I wanted to get into. Because first things first, when I got into Jordans, Jordan. This was, excuse me. My fondest memories of Jordan are his comebacks. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is it wasn't. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. It was when he came back in 95. Because when he came back in that 94, 95 season wearing the 10s, I was in the 5th grade. And real talk, Grant Hill had the hottest shoe out that year. His shoe was the hottest shoe out that year. Not that 96 shoe, the 95 shoe. Not the one that what's his name had in the video. But the 94-95 year, it was this shoe. You know what I'm saying? This was the hottest shoe out. You know, you could check the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? He had them on. That was the hotter shoe. You know, and I think that kind of prompted Jordan to put on that 11 early. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Don't quote me on that. Like, you know, that's just from me growing up in the era. That's what that was like. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think he wore that for. Because, you know, Air Jordan 10, it's okay, but it wasn't hot like that. So, and I was there. I grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was there. You know what I'm saying? You want to know who got the hottest shoes? Go to your kid's school. All right? Don't go start looking around. Go to your kid's school. Don't talk to nobody at Foot Locker. Go to your kid's school. And you see with them kids who have natural instincts, ain't nobody telling them nothing. You know what I'm saying? They picking up what they want. Mama, I want this shoe. You know what I'm saying? And the other kid, well, Devin got this shoe. Can I get that shoe too? And that's how it worked, man. That's how you know what's hot. But anyway, back to the story. So it was the latter part of Jordan's career. As I got older, you know, and I'm starting to get in the 7th and 8th and 9th grade, by the time I got to you know, 8th and 9th grade. I think Jordan was in the 13s, 14s, and stuff like that. And, you know, those were shoes when I could start to afford to go buy Jordans. So the 14s, Michael was already retired, okay? So when the 14s came out, Michael was already retired. I want to say I was in, I think I was in middle school or so. Yeah, I think I was finishing up. I think I was in the 9th grade when he was finishing up. And I remember that Indigo coming out and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, by the time I could really afford to go buy Jordans, the 16s, the 17s, excuse me, contrary to whatever these YouTubers tell you, because a lot of them are real young, 16s and 17s were hot ass shoes. Them wasn't no fuck. Them didn't sit around. You know what I'm saying? Them straight up did not sit around. Those were hot ass shoes. 15s was hot too, believe it or not. They was ugly, but they was hot. You know what I'm saying? 18s were when it started to cool off a little bit. But 18s, I want to say when 18s was out, I was a senior when 18s came out. And that was the last year I was in high school with the Jordans. And then I can remember like the 20s were pretty hot. You know, Jadakiss got that song, Why? Why they make the new 20s? Because I got on the old ones. That's why. He talking about the 20s and the Dub Zeros, if you guys didn't know that. But that's where that comes from. So those are pretty hot. 22s didn't, 21s, you know, they had that one red colorway right there that's pretty slick. 22s were, you know, they had their city packs, you know what I'm saying? I felt that because Detroit was, you know, Detroit had Rip Hamilton. Rip Hamilton wore those. I'm going to do that video next on the 22s. And, you know, let's just be real. I mean, the upper numbers, I kept up with the new Jordans because that's what it was about, the new Jordans. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the new old Jordans, the retros that's coming out. It was the new Jordans. So I kept up with the new Jordans the whole time, 2010s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my 2011s over there. Those were the 2012s. The 2012s was clean as hell, too. I'll go over that one day, too. They had like the wingtip on them, you know what I'm saying? Jordan put a little bit of twist on those with the wingtip, you know, trying to put some grown man to the shoes. But at the same time, it had a good system to it, too. But the one that I really loved was this one here, man. It was the 28. 28 was a beast, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people slept on these. For whatever reason, they slept on the 28s. But the 28s, that's a cold-ass shoe. You know what I'm saying? You know, real carbon fiber. Don't get it twisted, fellas. I got, you know, 100%. You know, I be in there. I do my thing, man. But, yeah, that's that. You know what I'm saying? And then, y'all know Westbrook did his thing in the 28s, 29s. You know what I'm saying? Because in 2010 and 2011, Dwayne Wade, you know, set it off for the brand. And then, you know, he said some, Michael Jordan said some derogatory things about LeBron and them getting together or whatever. And, you know, and what's the name said, I don't need that. And he went on and did his thing with that Chinese company. And that's cool. But I wasn't following it because of Dwayne Wade. I was, you know, I'm into the new Jordan. So they go to 29s and shit. 30s, they over there. You know, they go a pair of 30s right here in my red ones, you know. Probably the ones I wear the most. And the white ones, I wear those too. And I fell in love with the 31s, 32s, 33s at the top there. Hey, if any of you guys want to see any videos on the upper number, because a lot of people don't go over those, you know, let me know in the comments. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate the love and support. You know, we at 120 now. Y'all know how I was just saying thank you so much for 100. Man, thank y'all so much for 120. You know what I'm saying? How many of these YouTubers are doing that? Thanking you for 120. You know what I'm saying? That's big to me. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all. And my true ones that listen and comment and give me pointers and tell me things that, you know, hey, Shy, why don't you try this? You know, why don't you try that? Man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, dude. I really do, you know. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to ramble too much, but that's why, you know, because I love my subs. I love the people who follow me, you know what I'm saying, who follow what I'm doing, who believe in the movement, like, oh, okay, yeah, dude do a little bit more than just the Jordan. He do this, he do that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with y'all. Thank you so much. Once again, love y'all. I will holler at y'all on this next video. Stay tuned. One, y'all.